Welcome, aspirants, to the UPSC podcasts. Listen, learn, and revise the subjects with the syllabus coach. Friends, this is a unique and innovative series we have started. This is a unique thing in the UPSC platform arena. So, we have begun with the Indian history, the lesson 1 Stone Age. Friends, I assure you that you can listen these UPSC podcasts at any point of time, learn the concepts, and even revise before the exams. These videos, audios will be very useful for you for last minute exam revision of UPSC and other competitive government examinations. So you can listen this at any point of time and revise. Hence, starting with the Stone Age. The Stone Age is used to describe a period of human evolution where stone was the most important and hardest material for making tools. The Stone Age, friends, started around 2.5 million to 2 million years ago. The transition out of the Stone Age occurred between 6000 BC to 2500 BC. Friends, I would like to explain you that Stone Age is the age before the Indus Valley civilization, before the Vedic age, what we all generally know, right? So before the Indus Valley civilization, what all the prehistoric Indian history or the world history, it is generally called as the Stone Age, friends. Why? Because at that time, stone was the only and most important valuable material that helped man in whatever occupations or whatever daily activities he does. So how the man has evolved his stone making techniques. So the nature of evolution of man can be divided based on the nature of the polishment or the improved techniques of the stone. In that sense, the Stone Age, friends, is broadly divided by the historians into Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic age. Right? Within the Paleolithic, again, there are three ages: Lower Paleolithic, Middle Paleolithic, Upper Paleolithic. Friends, if you have already read history, then you can just revise this by listening to this audios. But if you are a novice, if you're first time learning history, you can make a key points. I would be stressing the key words of history, starting from ancient, moving on to the medieval, and ending with the modern Indian history. I will be covering all the lessons in the UPSC podcast, and you can make a quick notes, and then it will be easy for you when you read either NCERT textbooks or any other textbooks like Bipin Chandra, etc. Right? So Paleolithic age is called as the hunters and food gatherers age. So what is Paleolithic age, friends? The term seems very strange, right? So observe these three words: Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic. Paleo means old, right? Meso is middle, Neo is new. So within the Stone Ages, we are calling as the Old Stone Age, the Middle Stone Age, and the New Stone Age, right? Now it is cleared, I hope. So in Paleolithic Age, whatever history happened from 50 lakh BC to 50,000 BC, it is called as the Lower Paleolithic Age, right? Whatever happened from 50,000 to 40,000 BC is Middle Paleolithic. Whatever happens from 40,000 to 10,000 is Upper Paleolithic. So, in essence, what do you say? Whatever man has done up to 10,000 BC is broadly called as the Paleolithic age, and that has been divided into the lower, middle, and upper, right? So, what is Mesolithic then? Mesolithic is from 10,000 or 9,000 to 4,000 BC. What is Neolithic? Neolithic is from 4000 to 1800 BC. Right? In this way, the three ages are divided. Now let's go to the Paleolithic age. Paleolithic age is called as the hunters and food gatherers age, friends. So it is coined by a person called John Lubbock, right? So because quartz is the important tool in Paleolithic, it is also called as the quartzite age. So the early men of the Paleolithic are called as quartzite men. So friends, how it is been divided as lower, middle, upper, it is again I say divided on the changes brought in the stone tools, right? So in Paleolithic case, generally friends, the stone tools are very broad. They are not sharp. So in Mesolithic, sharp tools come into existence, and Neolithic, very sharp arrows come into existence. Okay. So in the lower Paleolithic age, friends, where I told you from 50 lakh BC to 50,000 BC, the tools are like broad choppers or chopping tools. So best examples, friends, two examples I would tell you for every age so that you should note it down. And especially for your prelims, they are very useful. And in mains point of view also, friends, you should be able to broadly mark them. Suppose I say Bhimbetka of Madhya Pradesh. So when you write a mains answer, you try to draw an India map and you should try to map two sides of Paleolithic and two sides of Mesolithic, two sides of Neolithic, so that the examiner who corrects it would get a good impression of your understanding of the history, right? Even for history optionals, it is very useful. So lower Paleolithic, friends, I would give you two quick examples. One is Bhimbedka, Madhya Pradesh, and second one is Renugunta Karnool caves of Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Now middle Paleolithic age, which runs from 50,000 BC to 40,000 BC. Here now pebble industry comes, small blades points appear. So best examples are Narmada Valley of Madhya Pradesh and Karmali Valley of Rajasthan. Moving to the Upper Paleolithic, which is the last phase of Paleolithic age. So Upper Paleolithic age runs from 40,000 BC to 10,000 BC. Here, appearance of modern man comes. So, friends, as per our historians, the Homo sapiens, whom we describe ourselves as today, Homo sapiens or the modern man, is said to be appearing in this Upper Paleolithic age. So, the previous two ages are like early man ages. Okay. Best example is the Beelan Valley, Mirzapur district, Uttar Pradesh. So what happened here? In the Beelan Valley, animal remains of animals like goats, sheep and cattle were found. Okay, friends. So now Mesolithic age. So Mesolithic age is also called as the hunters and herders age, friends. Here a unique feature is the microliths or small pointed tools. So here you should stress on this word to improve your understanding. Pointed and sharp tools. So here sharp pointed tools have started. So that's why what man has started to do. Man has started domestication of animals in Mesolithic age. This is the crucial thing. So what kind of animals he has domesticated? Cows, horses, and other poultries. So Mesolithic art paintings have also begun. Okay, two examples can be Panchmarhi of Madhya Pradesh and Bagor of Rajasthan. Now coming to Neolithic age, friends, it is called as the food producers age. I would say, friends, in the Stone Age, man has become the most innovative and creative in Neolithic age. What he has started? He has started crops cultivation. He has discovered the fire. He has invented the wheel. He has not only improved the domestication of animals, but began the practice of agriculture and became, for the first time in the history, producer of his own food. Now he is no more a hunter; he is a farmer. So best example and the oldest example what we found for now is it is found in Pakistan, friends, in the Indian subcontinent. So in Pakistan there is a region called Balochistan and there is a spot called Mehergar. So in Mehergar the oldest Neolithic site is found. Friends, broadly after the Stone Ages there is a small age called Chalcolithic age. Chalcolithic age is related to copper and bronze, friends, not about stone. So this small age runs from 1800 BC to 1000 BC. Remember. So examples of this can be found in the Chota Nagpur Plateau, the Upper Ganga Basin, and River Narmada. So here the important thing is the farmers at that point of time in Chalcolithic age started jom cultivation. So thus the first lesson has ended, friends. In this way I would be simply giving you the gist of the history, okay, and will be analyzing the lessons for your sake. The next lesson will be Indus Valley Civilization. I will be waiting for you there. So if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, friends. Thank you.